Hey guys, so we were out at Mama Lily's today, a place where I'd like to see missionaries come and spend some time and do some mission work, supporting Mama Lily in what she's doing out there. So here comes the video and I'll chat to you after the video. So that's looking forward. So this whole area here, I mean there's plenty of space to pitch a couple of tents. And then the property goes all the way down to the bottom. Well, it's actually 3 hectares, but beyond that fern is what Mama Lily calls her Jesus garden, where she wants to go down and pray, and it's just quiet down there. Maybe build a bench for her down there. So what we've got first up is everything. Most of the plants that you see here are edible in some way. So that's all manioc there, that big one. There's pawpaws in there. I'm not sure what's planted over there. There's pineapples, pawpaws. Oh, there's just most of the plants here. Anyway, so this little place here is it's just like, they call it a prayer house. It's just like a meeting place. So they want to do, once Mama Lily has established herself in the community, which would be part of what you guys do, is they come here and they meet here, and you can do all sorts of things there in there. Bible studies, fellowship, anything to do with the community. So that's the idea behind building this. There's not much to it. That's cement sheet, what they call a cement blanket. Roof, there's Scooby with all their puppies. So that's it there. Very basic, nothing exciting inside. This is the house where whoever's here stays in there. So there's a young lady by the name of Jimmy Lee that stays here. And it's a very small puppy. She looks after the place while everybody's in town. And as you can see, Mama Lily's collecting water. So that's an issue here. So the buckets are there to catch off the roof. Then there's a makeshift gutter at the back into that tank with a container that's underneath the overflow. So Mama Lily's taking from the overflow and she's putting into this bucket. I'm not sure why. She's collecting water now, but we've got a house. Okay, so the water situation. So there's the makeshift gutter. They need gutters along there. The roof is good. Gutters are good. I've just given her some water seal to seal all this wood that it's been made of, and this is bamboo. So just clean that out. The other thing is the bottom underneath here is rotting wood. So I think it would be a good idea maybe to put cement blocks there. Nothing fancy, just put them there. Got the kitchen here. Just a quick tour. Kitchen here. Basic. They need solar lighting in here. So not cooking in the dark. That's normally where the fire is. I've got a rocket stove, and there's the stove back there. Bathrooms are down here. That's all the dishes where they wash them and store them. And then behind here, that's a coconut palm, pineapples, manioc, bananas. Not sure what's happening there, but here's the bathroom. They do have a changing area up top by the glass, but here's your bush toilet, typical bush toilet. Hey, it works. Right, so we go back to the water situation. On the other side of the house, back of the kitchen. Jimili.
Thank you, Mas.
Straight no more. Straight no more.
Thank you.
We got a little video. Okay, so that's Jimmy Lee. She stays. I just brought her some flour and a couple other things just for her to. Anyway, so here's the other watering system. So they've got a gutter there. You need to run one this side. So they've got makeshift one that goes into that container. So you've had a bit of rain, so it's full. Then they've got this water tank. Now this one also sits underneath the overflow. It's actually still dripping, and it runs into this one. Now this one apparently is cracked, so I'm not sure if we can actually fix it, because then we can just run overflow into it. Oh, there we go. It's the bottom. There. I'm not sure. You clever people that deal with these things maybe know how to fix it. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's basically it. That's the building side. So that video you've just seen is okay. So those are the needs of Mama Lily here: solar lighting, guttering, and sorting out the water situation. Solar lighting. Jimmy Lee, who you briefly saw on the video, she stays here, and obviously solar security light, at least one, and then some lighting for inside, for the kitchen and for the house. So it is what you can do here. Obviously she's got 3 hectares. She hasn't even used one, I don't think. You can hear her laughing in the background. So from a missions point of view is one, helping her here, because maybe clear some bush. I'm so sure there in New Zealand you can't just walk around with a bush knife, so playing with a bush knife here would be good exercise for the younger guys. So that kind of thing. You know, maybe getting some wheelbarrows. She's got one here, it's falling apart. I think it's a Chinese one or something, but it's a cheapie. I think it's actually broken, but anyway, it's to take food to into the community like Albert, and I think it's 2 kilometers. I think I measured it from here to Albert's place. Difficult walk, especially after it's rained, because it's just mud, but that's their daily life. Now, staying out here, I would suggest at least a couple of nights, see how they live here. This is their everyday life in this community. Bush toilets, there's no shower, there's no bath. You use a bucket or it looks like they've got quite a big wash basin there. Maybe use something like that. No electricity, no running water, but this is their daily lives, and you can hear them. Well, not now, but they've been laughing, and this is how it is. And yeah, experiencing that, eating the food they eat, living like they do, bring mosquito stuff, just pitch a tent and live out here for a couple of days, go walking around the community. I've got some ideas on breaking the ice in the community. I'll actually go and take a video now when we leave of just a little, maybe I'll take a walk down the road with a camera and just, there's a little Presbyterian church around the corner apparently, so I'll go and see if I can find that. You know, we can work together with them. If that's a Presbyterian church, from the guy that's out here, Joel, involved out here. Sorry, I've got mosquitoes sitting on me everywhere. It's not this funny Christianity that you find, this American Christianity, this weird, funky Christianity. It's proper biblical teachings. It's probably proper biblical church. So if Joel's involved, that means it is. So yeah, there's definitely lots of options, especially out here. There's people that are in need here, maybe we can support them some way or another, or maybe we can't. I'm not sure. But the main thing is that they get to hear the true gospel. With what's coming into the country, we haven't got all this progressive stuff yet, but I think it's going to come at some stage. And I think it's all about building a firm foundation that they can stand firm on their faith as God calls us to do. And with this other weak Christianity that they've got, their foundations are not very strong, and they collapse very easily. So, yeah, that's the most important thing, is building up relationships here so that we can do something when it comes to maybe Bible studies or working with the local church in establishing a community that has a strong gospel foundation, that whatever comes their way, they can stand firm. That's my 2 cents. If you need anything else, just give me a shout. And yeah, chat to you guys later. Ciao for now. Okay, just to add to that, the first thing is I would like to see a church adopt that community. Simply because relationships are massive here in Vanuatu. I've seen people that have spoken to me, and what they've experienced with missionaries is that they come in, they do their thing, and they leave, and they never see them again. So they don't really take them seriously. So if a church adopts Mama Lily's area, if you want to call it that, Tioma Bush, and they keep coming back. So that is the church. One of the church's missions is Tioma Bush here in Vanuatu. Then they can keep sending missionaries here, and relationships will be developed. And once the relationships are developed, then they'll start trusting you, and they'll start believing what you're saying. So that would be my suggestion, over and above what I've just mentioned. Yeah, I would love to see it, because there is people out there that need to hear the true gospel. There's people out there that need help, and if we can help them, we can help them. If we can't, we can't. But it'll be a good experience out there to see the way they live compared to how us Westerners live. All right, if you need anything further, just give me a shout, drop me a message. I'll probably leave my details in the description if I can figure out how to do that. Yeah, that's about it. One more thing. Discussing logistics, we do that one-on-one. I'm not going to do a video on it. So any logistics that we need to speak about, then we can talk about that. All right. Let me know if you want to get involved, and we can have a chat one-on-one. All right. Chat to you later. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.